Hello, Vasale family, and welcome to this segment of Millionaire Mindset Minutes. My name is Ken Rolness. I'm so glad you're here. Haven't gotten ready for the day yet because I'm out running around, taking the kids to work and doing all that sort of stuff. And a friend of mine called and asked me this question. He says, what did you do? It's nice with all this stuff, but what did you do? How did you do? Well, I can tell you this. I got involved with the industry back in 1998 back in Brisbane, Australia. I'd never been in the industry before. In fact, I was one of those people that would say bad things about it. I'd had some experiences and the negative side of things and the people that kept pushing and stuff. So I already had my perceptions of what I wanted to do and not to do. Anyways, long story short, I got involved. I had to borrow the money on a credit card and I went to work. I learned from this one mentor. He taught me this one thing. After I'd learned about getting your core desire, knowing what you want with all your heart, 100%, thank you, Jack. And what I did was I said, well, what do you do? He says, well, there's some numbers, and these are the numbers. Now, you can take this to the bank pretty much, and this came from the highest sources of our industry. It goes like this. Okay, if you invite 5 people, or 10 people, it doesn't matter. If you invite 5 people to watch something, listen to something, come to something, and they say yes, now you might have talked to, but you get 5 yeses. Yeah, I'll listen to that. Back then I had cassette tapes. 1 out of 5 are actually gonna do that. That's interesting. Now, there are exceptions to the rule, but we're gonna talk about the rule, not the exceptions. So, if you get 5 people to say, yes, I'll watch that, and 1 does it, the statistic says that of the 1 that watches it, every 5 that actually watched it or came to something, 1 will buy something or join you. That's the number. So, what did I do? I don't work Sundays unless the ox is in the mire. What I do is okay, if I do 5 a day, I was desperate. I was working 60 to 80 hours a week in another job, not doing very well. 60 to 80 hours a week, and I found time in the nooks and crannies. Thank you, Corbin and Holly. The nooks and crannies, I found places, and I got 1 for you, 1 for you, 1 for you. And I would just develop my elevator pitch. If you don't have an elevator pitch, it's something just quick and easy. Hey, listen, here's one that I used to use. Hey, Tom, how you doing? Great. Listen, hey, I'd like to send you something I'm really excited about. What's the best way to get this information to you? That's what I did. Some people like to say, hey, John, do you keep your business options open? Listen, I'd like you to have a look at something. The key was that you don't say too much. The problem that most people, unless you're like professional, unless you're like your Mark Ewell, you've got Corbin and Holly, you've got all these great people in our industry that know how to do it. Unless you're that, then you want to use third-party materials. I strongly recommend as a step 1 right now. I love on our app, our Vasale app that we have, Dallin and Carrie's video, the We're Back, the updated version. Pretty powerful. That's the step 1. I would use that one as my step 1. And then step 2, find out what it is, your 5-star presentation, whatever that you use or what you're comfortable with, that's what you use. Follow what your upline says. And if you do that, you call them, get 5 people. Get 5 people to say, yes, I'll watch it, and then watch it. Now here's another key thing, and then I'll finish this segment. It's important that you follow up. Everyone says, the secrets in the follow-up. You got to do it 5 to 12 times. That's people say, well, that's a lot of hard work. Well, you know what? Hard work is digging ditches in 110-degree weather here in St. George right now. It's hot. That's hot. Laying down pavement, that's hard work. So it's not hard work. It might be uncomfortable work, but it's not hard. All you have to do is find a couple skill sets you enjoy, ones that you do, become good at it, do it over and over again, and you'll watch it. Because the thing that is difficult is not difficult for very long, because if you do it enough times, then it doesn't become difficult. It's not that the thing is any easier, it's just that your ability to do it is a lot simpler because you've developed your skill set. That's what this channel is for. Listen, I hope that made sense to you. Do yourself a favor, make it that you say, okay, I want to do this, whether it's 5 times a day or 5 times a week. It doesn't matter what it is. It's whatever you're comfortable with. Just if your desire to change is that strong, then you'll probably do it at least once a day, twice a day. But I did 5 times a day, 5 days a week. I did that for 3 months. I was able to triple my income, fire my boss. Within 6 months, I was able to hit, I made almost the same in that 1 month that I made in my entire year, the year before. And then by the 9th month, I'd hit the top of the comp plan. And it was all based on that first 90 days, the 90-day run. It was based on how much activity I did there. And that was basically 25 a week. I talk to 25 people a week. And I did, wow, that's interesting. That's pretty cool. So if you do that, you will enjoy success. I guarantee it. My name is Ken Rolfness, and we look forward to seeing you on the beaches of the world. Take care.